Hey there, good morning, welcome back. Today we're dealing with survivalist zombies on sprinting speed, block damage 175. X factors today gonna be screamers and feral scents. Just down here, sort of repairing the devastation from the demo blast and probably at least 2 cop blasts last night. It was pretty bad. It tore up the pit real good. However, by getting it patched up like this, it shouldn't happen quite so badly the next time it happens, which probably won't be tonight with block damage as low as it is. I think we'll do pretty well tonight. It's those 300% days that are just absolutely brutal. Excuse me, drone camera. Thank you very much. There we go. Whoop. We got a screamer here already. Get topside. Give me some space here. Whoa! Oh my god, you jumped me. Did I get her? No, I did not. We've got zombies out here. Fight them in the wide open spaces. Not sure where the rest of them are. Oh, here they are. They're trundling in from all over the place. I swear, man. These rad lumberjacks have been, they're like my new least favorite zombie type. Jeez, look at the damage down here. It was quite severe. Let's hope that we don't have very many more demo blasts like that one. And that's it for the concrete shapes. I have the steel shapes. I'm gonna save those. I don't want to just spend a bunch of steel repairing these and such. And we need new electric fence posts, but I don't have any electrical parts. I don't have any mechanical parts either. So I think the first thing to do today will be to head out and do a, not questing, but just go out and do some raiding and see if we can get some new supplies. Just get things packed up a little bit, give me my new gyrocopter, and then while we're gone, I suppose, yeah, smelt the rest of those arrows, and not much going on in that one. Yeah, we need to do iron mining if we can today as well. We need stone too. Okay, there's a lot to do today. Well, turn the campfire on, a bunch of sham chowder in there, turn the gunpowder production back on, and let's get out of here before that calls in another screamer. And since we're temporarily not allowed to park the gyrocopter on the rooftop until we sort that out, just put it down in the field here, and we're heading north to the snow biome. I'll meet you up there. We'll find something that we can wrench down for all the parts we'll ever need. You know what? We never actually fully explored this tunnel back here, and I've always kind of been curious to really do some deeper digging back here and see if there's anything hidden, any good loot. All the zombies probably will be back here by now, so we'll have some fighting to do. Shouldn't be too bad today. And if memory serves, this place was filled with vehicles, which should have all the electrical and mechanical parts that we'll need. Just take care of the, oh my geez, the lumberjacks around here. Were you guys riding logs in the river over here, or what was going on? Oh, acrobatic one here. He's been practicing on the logs, hasn't he? Give it up, buddy. All right, I want to see what's down here. Is this just like a little landing area? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Nothing secret down here. Whoa! Ah, there's a wolf somewhere. Run! Turn, and where did that guy come from? Ooh, a dire wolf. Take those bones, please. And these cars. Oh, these cars are fresh again. They're good to go. Okay, so that's good to know of. I guess we'll. Yeah, let's do the fighting now, I suppose, and just get it over with. Whoop! Oh, it scared me for a second. Here, another one there, and just clear out. Get away from the vehicles. We need the vehicles. And whoop! Helps if you have the guns reloaded. Let's get to work here. Okay, take care of that one, and take care of this one over here. See if there's any good loot inside. A nice spear. Speaking of spear, I'm really debating, like, if I could find a great steel club or a steel sledge or a nux, I'm gonna switch over at this point. I don't think that the spear is necessarily scaling that well with the difficulty right now. It does require some skill. Of all the melee weapons, I do think that the spear is the most skill-oriented because it's unforgiving. There's no swing arc. You really have to pinpoint those headshots. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of great stuff. Are these mechanical parts? Well, they're pipes. And then things like that. Yeah, it has mechanical parts. Okay, good. And then that, good. Right, so what we want to do here this morning is take some points into salvage operations. We can do 4 into that. I'll get this place all cleared out, and then we'll kind of backtrack and wrench everything down, clear this whole place out. Yeah, look at all this. We got lights up there, we got fans. This is gonna be everything we need here. But this time, I'm gonna find out what's actually back here. The last time I was here, I was kind of filled up on loot, and we were in a hurry, so Now I can kind of take my time and see what's going on. So it looks like they suffered a pretty bad collapse here. Must have been some bombing going on the top of the mountain. Or an earthquake maybe, I don't know. Place has definitely seen some better days, that is for sure. Oh, someone left their lunch over here. Sure, I'll take that. And workbench over here. Cool, I like that. Definitely gonna have some vehicles to take apart here. Oh, look at that, my first drone. Wow. Very well worth it to come out here then. That's a pretty big upgrade. Let's just get that down right now. And that way I can start using it for storage. And then I'll see about getting a storage mod.
Power up complete.
See about turning your voice off as well. There you go. Yeah, we want a storage mod, and then probably the first aid mod would be my preference for these guys. There you go. Just get some actual damage here. That's pretty cool. It looks like something like a bomb actually went off right here. Or no, the vehicle crashed here. Right. I see. Oh, that turns off the fire that was out here. Sure is refreshing to be in an area without a POI infestation right now. It's actually quite mellow over here. Oh, look at that, tier 6 pipe shotgun. Should we compare the stats just for the fun of it? We're doing 37.9 damage per pellet compared to 10.1. This thing's almost 4 times as good, the Spaz 12. I just want to see exactly how bad it is though. It works, I guess. Oh no, the drone is already in my face. Yeah, that thing's awful. Absolutely atrocious. Put that away forever, please. Oh, look at this. Another spider here somewhere. A little tunnel leading through to the back, and then we're all the way through. Oh, another cop car though. Oh, just lumberjacks popping in outside. Oh, here we go. I actually got a whole bunch here, including a couple of rads. Okay, so this is like the end of things, it looks like. Stand back. Yeah, perfect case in point. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, case in point there with the spear. It doesn't have the stagger that you want. There's a couple of great bonuses though. One, whenever I kill a zombie, it refills my stamina bar. That's great. Also has the target penetration. Helpful on Horde Night, but I'm unable to really use this on Horde Night now because it just doesn't do enough damage, and it doesn't give me the stagger and the knockback that I need for large groups. So that's why I'm considering kind of switching over. If I get a chance to do it, I'm gonna do it, but I gotta find a good weapon to switch over to before I do. Okay, so I guess this is the main loot here. A couple of bags of fertilizer. Okay, cop car, we'll just take right care of this nice and quickly. I think that would have given me some zombies on top of the mountain. Yes. Come on down here. Well, nurse is having a bit of a hard time. Oh, otherwise, the cop, he took a little tumble there. Otherwise, they did pretty well. There we go. I think we're pretty much all clear here. Whoop. One more guy. I'll take right care of him. Come on, buddy. Poke your head up there. Thank you. Let's check that police car. There's another lumberjack here somewhere. Wasn't there a little like offshoot door that I saw? It was back here. Yeah, is there another zombie back here? Oh, that's where the burnt zombie is. One more lumberjack. No idea where that guy came from. He could have tunneled through the mountain for all I know. And that seems like just about it. I wish I would have brought some hacker's candy. I do think I have some of that back at home as well, but it's okay. We'll make do with what we got here. A little bit of food since I'm already running out, and some red tea to wash it down, and we're ready to go. Let's get to work. that's probably just gonna have to do it. I didn't realize that wrenching would call in so many screamers, but I've killed probably 10, I would say, including a couple of radiated ones. Oh crap, we got one more. I want a nice clean takeoff here because I've got to bring this thing around and it's nigh impossible to do so. Okay, don't get hung up on the sidewalk, and there we go. We're off. Nice. What a productive little journey that was. I probably got, I don't know, 400 mechanical parts and electrical parts each. We'll check here in just a little bit. We'll get the inventory consolidated back at the base, and then we'll start up on some construction. Just coming down on the base here, I can see a ton of zombies down there. I'm not sure if that was like Screamer Horde activity, or, oh, and they are on to me because they have feral sense, and whoa, I kind of overshot the landing pad there, but I brought it down nice and safely anyway. All right, let's hopefully just bring them up into position here, like we always do. And then when I get a second, I'm also just gonna head in here and make sure, yeah, turn this off, because we're gonna make bundles of gunpowder anyway. I just unlocked that with an explosive magazine while we were in that tunnel back there. Okay, yeah, nothing I can do for repairs, but we do have to do widespread repairs around here. So, whoop, screamer over there. There's a screamer in here as well somewhere. Just crouch down. I don't think she's screamed yet. Oh, there she goes. Crap. We're having a mini horde night here, and my sprained leg, which was sprained over at the tunnel there, is now healed, so I'm not as much worried about that. We do have an infection though. Whoop, kill her. Oh, the screaming. It's a downward spiral, man. I've got to go back and turn everything off that's producing heat. Thankfully, actually, we don't have any dew collectors because those things are also producing heat. And no way to shut them off either. Still a couple rolling in here. Oh god, we're gonna be here all day doing this. Come in here. Cancel. And cancel. Those are producing heat. Campfire's out. The forges are out. Okay. No more gunfire. Kill these zombies and we'll be free to begin construction without the worry of any more screamers. Telling you, man. Screamer days are the worst. I'll take headshots. I'll take POI infestations, but screamers always interrupting you. It's really, really annoying. Come on now, especially because, you know, now half of them are rads. And we're good. One little loot bag down here. And we're all set. Got one more guy rolling up here, but check this out. 376 mechanical parts and 574 electrical parts. Take a hike, buddy. And, okay, I'll get this stuff all put away and then I'll meet you out front. Alright, as it turns out, I'm out of wood. For some reason, I think that sometimes when I put stuff into these, it's not efficiently spending the resources, because for some reason I put in a couple of thousand wood in there, I feel like, a couple of days ago. You know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just over-exaggerating a little bit, but anyway, it's all gone, so, and there's really not that much wood there that would have been damaged, I don't think. Or maybe, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I used all the wood to upgrade this when we did this big project here. At any rate, we need some more. And I got the perfect thing to get some more, and that is this new Quality 6 chainsaw that I pulled out of the Shotgun Messiah factory. Is this any good at all for killing zombies? It's okay. I'll take it. All right, man, let's get to work. Where's like the highest density of trees? Probably over here. I'm gonna shred this whole forest. And I'd say that just about does it. That was like 7,000 wood right there. One more zombie here, or I think I just saw this guy's shadow. What's a few more on the way back home? No big deal here. Not worried about calling in a screamer anyway, since we're spreading this heat out over such a large area. Geez, the backyard looks so empty now and naked, and also just perfectly flat. We could like build an airport here. Okay, well it's looking pretty late now. I don't know if we're gonna get to construction. Maybe I'll just focus my efforts right now on getting some of this stuff patched up here. We don't even have the blade traps. Yeah, I think it's just time to probably start crafting and getting prepped for the horde. And all of those trees, I have a 5% chance of getting a honey from a tree, plus the 5 or so stumps I took down. Only 1 jar of honey. It's kind kind of blows my mind because I have access to all these recipes here. I guess it's really just the awesome sauce, I think, for the most part. It requires honey, but despite my best, it's the infections I've been getting. Otherwise, I'd probably have a little bit more honey, but still, honey is definitely hard to come by. There needs to be, I wish we could get into beekeeping, you know, have like a little, what do they call them, an apiary? Where you can have some bees and collect some honey. Yeah, and so much for doing repairs and patchwork because I only have 13 shapes. Oh crap, I was supposed to be making them in my inventory, but I canceled them for some reason. All right, well, get rolling on some concrete blocks here. I'm gonna need probably just get a couple hundred of those going, and in my inventory, I will get some regular building blocks. This is how I discovered that I was out of wood. I'll need probably 200 of those as well for construction tomorrow morning. We'll get these ramps done up on both of these doors. And, you know, as I was pulling in here, I was like, wouldn't it make so much more sense if this here was the runway for the gyrocopter? Bit of a missed opportunity there, and I'm not sure I want to go behind myself and rip this off and then rip this off and put it all back together again. I might someday, but not within the next couple of days at least. Okay, at a minimum, let's just put some steel in here for the beltway and see if this deters the zombies from trying to claw their way through once again. And this one here has to come off so that we'll have blade trap, and then there's supposed to be one here, but this has all been wrecked by the zombies. Let's make that out of steel then. Concrete there. Okay, so blade trap, 3, 4, 5. Good. Take this sign off. It's looking like soon we're gonna need another main entrance into the base. We had the hanging ladder off the porch before. That was the main entrance. Before that, we had the fire escape over here. This is all gonna be blade traps, so that's not gonna be good. We'll figure something out. Something for us to jump in and out pretty easily. Maybe put something over here. Okay, that's probably not the worst idea. Something kind of like centrally located right on this side. I have settled on what I want to do for support columns, and we could probably just have a look at that right now. Just let me make some room here. Okay, so I was looking at this earlier. We have like one open space and then we have support columns. So over here we have one open space and then this has to be support columns. So that there actually has to come off. And I will just replace that with, and I'm thinking full cube here. Basically, we're just trying to mirror what's going on this side. And then from there, we're gonna go out with wood here so that I can sort of figure out what I'm doing. It's gonna be metal 3D trussing, and that's gonna come down to the 2-block height, I believe. And then I could just go regular cube, and we'll put some sort of like, something to kind of like shield the ends of this, because this is where the zombies hook the corner around this way. So we're gonna have to beef that up a little bit. And so that's much more symmetrical. Okay, I like that. We're gonna take that off there. And then if we could just get the trussing centered. Remember, we're using this shape up in the attic area over there as a support beam. So I think this will be sort of in keeping with the theme that we have going on thus far. And then one last thing. Take that off, and just as I did that, kind of panicked because I thought that might all collapse, but it looks like we're good. Let's just confirm by taking the next one off there. Is that? Oh, no, we gotta do one more, I think, because we want a 3D trussing to go underneath that. 1, 2, 3. And that's gonna be the look that we go for all the way around. I think we'll just do... Yeah, I think well, maybe we will leave this one in because that's going to kind of be the backing for the ladder at the entrance into the base. We'll carve out a little door there, and then we'll do the trussing for this column here. I don't know what we'll do. We'll get around to that in a little bit. For now, it's been very quiet here for the last few hours. Let's get things spun up a little bit. Do we want blades? We do want blades. We got blades on the outside, don't we? Yeah, we got a few of them anyway. I think we've got the full complement on this side here. And then while we're waiting for the Horde, what I'm gonna do is... Yeah, okay, yeah, we're done with this system here. We're not doing grenade shoots anymore. Too dangerous. And I think that's all the non-cube shapes. Let me get a look at this one from below and just make sure. Yep, that's looking pretty good. So I can grab my steel shapes now, slide these in. So the cops will not be able to see us and shoot us through full steel cubes, so the floor should be much more reliable now. This line here of wedge 60 bases that we have, That's very vulnerable, but we can't fall through that line. Whoop, can't go that way. Okay, last thing to patch up here. Let's just get some steel shapes out, copy shape, copy rotation, and get the staircase set back in. And what were they even doing over here? I have no idea, man. These zombies. Oh, you know what happens? I do know what's going on. They are having a hard time squeezing through this little thing. So it ends up there's like 4 or 5 zombies that are just kind of like crushing each other to get through here, which is, whoa, massive damage over here. Oh, jeez, this whole thing is actually like catastrophically damaged. Okay, let me work on this for just a second. But yeah, I think we need to sort something out here to decrease the logjam and increase the flow at some point. Maybe not tonight. We're getting real close to the buzzer. Okay, okay, we're all patched up on that portion there. There's still the, little curvy shapes that we have there. Block damage, 175 tonight and tomorrow night, though. So I'm not too worried that the zombies are going to do a whole lot more damage over the next couple of days. We should be able to get things all operational here pretty soon. I do like having this setup that we have in here, though, to prevent us from falling through the floor if something catastrophic happens. It's already saved my bacon a couple of times, so might as well continue with this for the foreseeable future. And, oh, my kill counter. It's gone again. Jeez, guys, of all the signs to destroy, it's the one that I'm like constantly updating. Maybe I'll put it on this side. This wall seems to be a little bit safer because we don't really fight on this side quite as often. Let's just get the nail gun, though, because I'm seeing a whole bunch of important blocks that really need to be fixed up before the Horde night. For some reason, man, the claim repair blocks, I know that they're working. They're doing good work. They're not focusing. Their priority is not on the blocks that I would prioritize in my upgrade. So I still have to come out here and do repairs all the time. There's just no getting around it. Steel. Yeah, let's just go steel right along this line here. Okay, this is already steel. It's just painted. There we go. And I think that's it for like the most important blocks that we really just are continuously losing. Hopefully the steel situation's not looking too bad. Steel. That one there, and I think we're pretty much all buttoned up again. Looking pretty good. Get these last couple of things here done, and we are set to get prepared. Okay, extra sign in. Oh, how about up there? That seems a little bit safer. Kills. We are sitting on zombie kills 26,274. Not too bad. I think it was like 25k the last time I set the sign. Spend my skill points. Already done it. I think we're good to go. Days since last demo blast, 0. We've had a total of 8 so far at the base. Oh, we've got lighting issues out there. And I think that's gonna have to just stand the way it is. Did I ever make any spotlights? Do I have any? I have 3 remaining, and we're gonna need the wire tool probably on us anyway, so grab me that, and let's see if I can get these hooked up in 5 minutes. Ah, here we go. I found the missing light, and the bell is about to start ringing. Just connect, grab, close, open, before the cop starts spitting at me, and connect, close, and we're good to go. Hopefully we're locked and loaded, because the Horde is now upon us. Okay, we're well underway here. So far, I haven't seen any cops. We're dealing with some radiated whites. Otherwise, seems like a pretty soft Horde. You know what, though? I did hear the SMG turrets going off. And currently, the gyrocopter is still parked up here. So I'm going to just hop up, pick it up for safekeeping. Still haven't figured out what I'm going to do up there yet. Okay, things are seemingly not going too badly here. I just grabbed myself a handful of skull crushers. Might as well take them. We're going to focus on melee here for a little while. This base was designed for the spear, for the penetrator perk, even though that might be kind of short-lived. Oh, I almost forgot too. We need to have a sham chowder so we get that fortitude +1 bonus for the night. See, this is the logjam that we're trying to solve right here. I think it's worse when the zombies are on nightmare speed. Today they're only on sprinting speed, so they're making their way through there a little bit better, but that bottleneck sometimes results in some collateral damage. The addition of some steel cubes there in lieu of the beltway that we tore off on the right side seems to be working. I don't see that they're trying to claw their way through. I mean, we still got a lot of night ahead of us, though. And despite the fact that the pit is in shambles, it's working well enough. I wonder if there's a way for me to get a grenade down there. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll see if I can do that. Basically, I'm just going to huck one from one of the other fighting positions and see if I can land it down there and do any good. Okay, well, something happened. Not exactly sure what. I think I've had just about enough of fighting them on the right side. I'm going to transfer them over to the left side, where they should cycle out of the pit and through the big mess of blade traps that we have. So, kind of eager to observe that happening. There we go, working perfectly. We do have cops here now. Okay, time to get serious here. A little bit less melee, a little bit more focus and control. We've got demos here as well. Great. Okay, here we go. It's on like Donkey Kong now. I've heard a cop explode so far, but not entirely sure where that was. Could have been down in the pit, I guess. Yeah, I've heard another cop explode there just a second ago. I believe they're exploding due to the blade traps, which we knew that was going to happen, but surprisingly, all the blade traps are still standing. Pit still looking pretty good down there, so I think the cop explosions were topside. Yeah, I think I found out where the cops are blowing up. They're just blowing up in the pit. There's a bunch of Gibbs down there. Yuck. Whoa, taking fire up here. So unfortunately, I'm continuing to observe the phenomenon where if cops spit through here, they are damaging the forges and the blocks in behind here. So far, hasn't happened. I've been doing a good job of just body blocking them myself. Yeah, I think I'm about to catch one blowing up down there somewhere. There we go. He's gone. It's remarkable. They're not doing a lot of damage down there. I guess that's what we put the concrete down there for. You know, more sturdiness. There we go, got rid of that demo, but we got some cops that want to blow up. So many cops here right now. What is with this? And they all want to explode. No. Whoa, demo here. Watch out for that guy. Clear the lane while I'm at it. I think I've mostly just been using this rifle here with the AP rounds, just basically for those guys, but like as needed. Nights in the past, I've just sat here and shot with the rifle all night long, but it's not good on the ammo if I do that, so trying to vary it up as much as I can. Use a lot of the 5.56. I've got a ton of that. I've got a ton of regular 7.62, but I find that the regular 7.62, it just doesn't really work as well. It's not what we designed the base for. There we go. Should get some of those super penetrator slugs for the shotgun. I bet that would work pretty well. Okay, the problem right now is the incessant... Oh, excuse me, oh god, these stupid things, man. I hate those guys. Who's screeching in here? Oh yeah, we gotta get this buttoned up so that the birds can't get in here anymore. What kind of damage have you been doing? Breaking my new windows? Okay, back in business, but you take 2 steps away and they basically halfway break through here, so conduct some mild repairs. And we should be on to the 3rd and final wave now. Yeah, despite my best efforts of killing the cops up here, they're still exploding downstairs and making a mess of things. Well, it's fine. The pit's looking pretty good down there. Whoa, okay. Let's take a break on this side then and go back over to the right side, shall we? I went off looking for a repair kit for a second. Oh, please. None of that. Watch. The old crafting station's back here. Everything okay, or... Yeah, gonna have to do for now. I love doing that, clearing out the whole lane all at once. Very satisfying as cops continue to explode somewhere. You know what we're observing here as well is that the cops think that they can see me from outside. From my position right here, we can see that they've carved a hole through the wall over there. And I don't know exactly how or why they keep doing that, but they're trying to spit at me from there. And that's how we get this constant wave of spit. Kind of, whose leg is that? Yeah, so I don't know if that has to do with the integrity of the wall. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think probably these little like, what are these, like ramp shapes? These gotta go probably. We're gonna have to go over to full cubes here on the front. And perhaps have to kind of redo the whole fighting position setup that we have going on here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll start thinking about that in the next couple of days. Kind of a big renovation project out here to see if we can get around this cop spit problem. Okay, there we go. We've just hit morning, so it's all about the cleanup now. We got to go over to melee. We can't generate any more heat than we have to trying to clean this mess up. All zombies have been dispatched. Ooh, we got some good orange loot bags down here. I'm gonna clean this stuff up. I'll get it all ported up into inventory, and I'll let you know if we get anything good out of this. And while I'm down here, probably also just do some quick repairs. We got a bunch of concrete shapes that came in for us last night. What is with all the zombies that keep rolling in here? What are you guys doing? Get out of here. Was that a horde or just... All of a sudden we had like 5 or 6 zombies run up on us. Appears to have been nothing. Okay, so this This is the issue. So do you think that these plates right here are what's causing them to initiate their spit? Because so they're looking at me up there, and to a cop, all of the blocks on that front wall are invisible to them. So they're just spitting straight up at me as soon as they get line of sight. This double plate here, also invisible to them. So if they hook this corner and they're standing right here, all of a sudden they're gonna detect me and see that they can spit at me. And that's why they're doing all of this. I think all the rest of these shapes are just kind of destroyed in the crossfire. So to make myself invisible to the cops until the last possible moment, we'd have to put a full cube in place where these double plates are, which kind of negates the whole reason we put the double plates in there in the first place. Alternatively, that there is definitely a wandering horde. I think that was just a precursor there a second ago. Okay, we gotta clean this mess up. I knew that was too weird to just be a bunch of wandering zombies. A little bit of extra loot for us. Right, so, you know, I'm continuing to just deliberate on this. Yeah, we're out of concrete mix because I'm using all of it to make blocks. Okay. I don't know, guys. I guess for now we'll just fill this in. We could just focus on making this stuff strong, or we could just try a system where just destroy that. Because right, we're trying to prevent the zombies from thinking that they can just break through these like 6 or 8 blocks, then get onto the catwalk and then wrap their way around to us. We don't want them to think that they can do that, or to think that that's an option. So in that case, I think having 2 double plates to create that trench should be enough. And then we'll do regular cubes right there. You know what we really ought to do is rip off the beltway here, but not really rip it off, just replace it with something even bigger and stronger that kind of encases this whole wall, double layers it so that the cops that do decide to spit, it'll just take them more time to get through to us. Everything's looking fine on this side. We lost that one blade trap. Yeah, we were definitely getting some explosions over here on the corner, and that's what all this damage came from. Looks like the base sustained it pretty well though. And the last thing to prevent the cop spit is to rip this wall out and replace it with full cubes. That's definitely, it's the wise decision. I should have done it from the start. It's, you know, it's like I know these things, but I always want to try something different. Because, like, who wants to just fight in a cube, right? You want to have some design to your base and such. But ultimately, you got to do what's practical. Hey, we can chalk one up. We did not get a demo blast last night. Nice. And spend my skill points. Right. That sign there. Prepare to look at that sign for a long time because it's working. I like it. Okay, so with the sham chowder... Yeah, we're gonna have to eat one so that we can spend our skill points here. Where did I put them all? I got a whole bunch of them right there. So eat that sham chowder, and that should give me fortitude +1. And now I can take, let's see, 2 points into pain tolerance will be good. 1 into machine gunner to get that maxed out, and then, oh, healing factor. I guess we can do the healing factor now and max that out as well. That's all of our skill points. That's gonna wear off, but on Horde Night, we will have all of those skill points active. And I'll just have to focus on cooking as much as possible so that we have plenty of meal options. Are we short? Yeah, we're short on stuff. How's the garden looking? Garden is ready. All right, nothing exciting is gonna happen this morning. I'm gonna do the harvest, I'll replant some seeds, I'll do some cooking, get organized, get everything put away, and then we'll get ready for the construction project out front. So just give me a couple hours here, and I'll meet you outside. All right, let's get to work out here. 8:30, not too bad. I've had breakfast. Should be good to go for a little while here. And oh, look, they only destroyed that one little block here on the outside. So that is definitely going to withstand the zombies cutting this corner around here. Especially if we... Let's see, probably once we do this, we can kind of take that out. And I'll probably take all of this stuff out and just fill it all back in. Get rid of the blade traps and set them up over here on the side. By the way, can't make any more blade traps. I'm completely out of steel. So I am crossing my fingers that I have time to go iron mining today so that we can get the forges juiced up again. But let's just start things off here with a bit of scaffolding, perhaps starting right here. Okay, and then I actually want to... Oh, yeah, we got to put the the rails that we had on this side in on the other side. I think these look good, and they're gonna provide some function as well, because I'm gonna actually connect the ramps to this main portion of the base via those little curved window arches and then these window trim blocks right here. So even though these look like they're connected to the window arches, they are not. The window arch is on this block plane and these trim pieces are on this one, but they are connecting to that little like pole ramp thing or pole wedge trim or whatever that shape is. I'm getting better at remembering the names, but you know, there's like over 1,000 of them, so forgive me if I forget them from time to time. Okay, so from here I will extend out those window trim blocks just one more, and then I'll probably connect up a security gate to the end because it just kind of matches the theme that we're using elsewhere. And then, yeah, take this up for a second. Okay, so now we got to start sloping it down. I think I'm going to make the ramp 3 wide because even the widest vehicle is only 3 blocks wide, so we'll save some resources by kind of making it a little bit more narrow. Or we could try to go 5 wide. Okay, let's just get into this and see how it all turns out. Okay, so essentially that's what we're going for on the ramp here. So the center is a little bit beefy, and then the sides are kind of skinny. We'll see if it works, I guess. Okay, here goes nothing. That's why we're doing this out of wood, so that we can pull it up if it doesn't quite look the way we want it to look. Let's just go with 3 wide for now, and we can always kind of branch out as needed. Wedge 60 tip on top of that. Are we looking okay so far? It's not too bad. I might move the support column, but we need that there or else the whole thing is going to collapse. Okay, for the next couple of hours, I'm going to play around with that concept and see if I can sort something out that looks nice and is functional. Okay, I think I've got something here. These are, what are these called? Plate diagonal fillers to kind of fill in the edges where these don't quite match up, and that should confer a little bit of stability to it as well. Still have this here. There's nothing I can do about that because oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's get up here and do this from the top. Maybe we don't want these shapes here, but I do because I want them to link up on the sides. Yeah, this just doesn't quite look right. And there's this shape right here. Like, is there any shape that's going to properly like join these 3 corners? I don't think so. I think I've gone down this rabbit hole before of looking for a shape that does this, and yeah, I just want this shape, but I want that half of it cut off. Can I just get the bandsaw out and not the bandsaw, right? The skill saw, I guess. Cut that right off right there. No? Oh crap. Okay, well there's your 5 wide ramp. Man, that just seems like like we're building a half pipe here or something, or like a long jump for a ski, you know, for the Olympics. Just whoosh. Well, I don't think it looks half bad. I'll probably do something a little bit different for the support column right there. But yeah, my idea of this like central support right here is something that looks a little bit stronger. I think that turned out okay. See, this is the thing though. We got to get those little trim pieces to fill in all the gaps and replace that one. And that's it. Everything is flushed up to the best of my ability. Okay. I give that like a 6 out of 10. But honestly, I've spent almost all day on it, and I don't have the time to make it any better. I'll have to solidify it, and we'll just make some modifications to it along the way if we deem that necessary. But now I need to get to work and get that repeated over here on the other side so that we have some symmetry for tonight, and then we'll have to at least get it upgraded to wood, and then we'll have to make some cobblestone, and then concrete, and then paint, and then, yeah, we still got a ton of work to do here. All right, there you have it. Got a sister ramp on this side, and now we just got to get the nail gun out and hammer this all down to wood. Whoops, yeah, I messed it up at the last second there, but there you have it. Ready to go. I think I'll leave these as is for now, and I'll replace them when I get around to it. I do want to kind of finish up this little side project here. Yeah, getting these supports done up and the railing and everything. So I'll do the demo work, and then we'll string up the new 3D trussing for the support columns and the, I don't know if you call it 2D trussing, but the other trussing shapes to kind of connect them together. They flush up perfectly. It's almost like they were made for each other. I'm pretty sure they were, in fact. And I'll get the sort of foundation of it solidified to concrete, and then I'll put these like wedge narrow tips on the base just to give it a more stable appearance. And once that's all finished, I think I'll just do one pass, basically just up to wood for tonight. I mean, none of this is terribly important. Maybe I'll do the support columns up to cobblestone, but then we'll just need to kind of evaluate where we're at in terms of resources and kind of take it from there. Maybe do the rest of the upgrading tomorrow. There we go, guys. That's it. Okay, but I would be remiss if I did not hook up the automated motion sensors so that this is all hands-free. Okay, so we've already got a switch. That's perfect. I want to do a plate right here. So just FYI, if you run over that plate, it doesn't work if you're in a vehicle. It's like foot only. So we're gonna go switch to plate, and then out here we'll do, let's just do it. Let's do it because I want to put lights in here eventually, and the lights are gonna go right on that corner there. So let's just do motion sensor right there, and I'll mirror that on this side here. So it'll go plate to motion sensor to door. And let's see if I can grab the menu on that before it closes up. I got it. So the triggered duration, that's how long the door is going to be open once it goes off. The power delay is a delay from when it detects you to when it opens. We want it to open instantly. We want it to only open when it's me here, me or allies, certainly not strangers or zombies. And it's gonna stay open for 10 seconds. We'll do the same thing on this one. Okay, now here's the moment of truth. It should be when I step on this, the doors will open. Whoops, forgot to set this one. This is also gonna be, okay, so if we're inside, that means we're leaving. So when I step on this, it's gonna open the doors and we're gonna be out of here. So we'll do, let's just do 10 seconds to test things out. So we're gonna step on that, doors are gonna open up, and we're gonna be able to hop in the vehicle and leave, and then I'll hop on the motorcycle to test it out here. So it should be that when I rip around here, and we're heading in for a long day of looting, that motion sensor there is going to pick me up. It's gonna open the drawbridge. Hopefully, maybe a little bit more quickly than that so I don't get stuck. And then we're good. Yeah, it might be that we have to put the motion sensor out here more somewhere so that when we're rolling in fast, we got enough time. We don't have to kind of stall out up here at the top. We'll do further testing another time. For now, though, oh, shoot, I didn't get around to iron mining. I'm gonna go do it anyway. Give me some coffee. Where's the coffee? Coffee's in the drink box now. And I'm just gonna roll out somewhere very close by and get as much iron as I can before the Horde. I don't think we have any preparation left to do, except for getting the guns and ammo ready. So let's make good use of our time now so that we can get the forges rolling throughout the night. All right, there's a fresh iron deposit right there. Coffee in. Let's get a hobo stew as well. Max stamina bonus, and I'm hungry anyway. And let's get to work here. Screamer number 1. Hopefully we could limit how many spawn by just sneaking down while we're mining. I think it's about 30% less heat when we're working on iron here. Nope. Yeah, one rolled in. I don't know how she saw me underground like that. Oh, Arlene, whoa! Red biker, look out. Yeah, all of a sudden, see, this is more like it. Wasn't there a screamer earlier today? She called in like 2 zombies and I'm bleeding. I don't even know if I have any first aid on me. I guess we're taking a first aid bandage. That didn't work. I guess we're just gonna clot naturally. Yeah, first aid kits are just in short supply, so I gotta go eat some food when I get home anyway, some sham chowder. That'll get me all healed up. Let's just try to be careful not to summon any more screamers. And if we do, don't let them scream. No, there we go. She's, whoop, there she is. Having a hard time seeing them come in these days. Okay, that's fine. I think this mine is good to go. Let's just get, oh, a rad screamer, great. Yeah, that's my key. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. Like I said, we got some sham chowder there. And I think at this point, it's safe to get the forges rolling. Let's see, this one needs clay. So that little bit of clay that I got, toss it in there. I think this one up here is okay on clay. We'll just work on iron there. And if I got any stone at all, go ahead and smelt it into the cement forge. Got another cursed zombie here. What's new? Can I see him from where I am? Just barely. Take him out. All right, that looks to be just about it. Let's just get these couple of shapes here replaced if at all possible. Oh. Shoot, my bad. That's not what we wanted. I guess we're fighting on this side. We got everything spun up properly. Yeah, I'll let the cops destroy the rest of this wall, and I'm gonna get it replaced with cubes, and we might end up doing the same thing on the back wall here as well. Anyway, The Horde is just about here. Let's lock and load. The Horde is almost upon us. Yeah, I feel very underprepared for this one. We don't have any steel currently for repairs, and so I'm gonna have to probably run back to the forge and start cranking on that as soon as we've had some smelting time. But for the most part, we're just keeping our fingers crossed that nothing goes haywire tonight. We are already on like the worst wave. It's rad cops and demos. That seems to be the theme. They seem to occur together more often than not, and it's just awful, man. Why does it have to be like this? No. I'm gonna lean into the buckshot tonight, use the guillotine as much as I can, and hope that I don't trigger any demos with it. Speak of the devil! And the devil blows up. Oh boy. Oh man. I don't know what to do. How are we looking out front? The pathway looks okay, I think, anyway. I'm not sure why the zombies don't agree with me. Take that guy out if we can. Is he dead? Okay. Oh, they're doing the thing where they... Wait a minute. Oh, I don't know what's going on. However, I do know that that's not good. Here, switch that. We'll bring them over to the left side, and I'll do the best I can. I'll let the zombies kind of break through this. Here, give me shape, rotation, slide that in. We'll just wait for the zombies to make their way through. Okay. The zombies appear to have given up for the most part on that side. Can I, like, get a couple of grenades in there, maybe? Oh, man, they're ripping right through there. But fortunately, I think that they're out of that hole. Okay. You know what? That whole back... The whole back wall. What if we took the entire back wall off? Would that work? I don't know, man. Didn't I say something a second ago about not letting things go haywire? And here we are. The Hordes is an absolute mess right now. This is not good. Here, as soon as they break that block in front of me, I think things will be looking a little bit better up here. Oh, no. Oh my god. It happened. They spit through the glass behind me, and they've destroyed... Yeah, they destroyed an iron forge here, which means I lost the 6,000 iron I just put in there. Ah, crap. Yeah, this position's not looking good. I'm running out of steel. I already grabbed a little bit. Okay, how about we take a short break from this lane and just let them pound on the middle while I sort out a sort of repair plan here. The middle should be able to hold up for at least a minute or two all by itself. Yeah, I'm actually content to kind of fight here in the middle just for a second. I do want them to start aiming at me. Not like that. That's bad. But I do want them to start destroying some of these blocks so that I could just immediately start getting them transferred over to full cubes like these. Like, look. Okay, these are taking a little bit of damage, but not quite as much as these ones. Jeez, they're making an absolute mess, I think, down in the pit. I'm not even sure where they're blowing up. I've heard many explosions, though. Days since last Demo Blast, 0. Demo Blast total, 9. Great. Go there. Oh my god, dude. Okay. No more middle position for a second. Oh, jeez. Yeah, these hordes are getting nasty. It just did tick over to the next horde wave. Okay, and then if I turn them on this side... Oh no. They just outright want to claw through the wall anyway. Wow, that is not good. Okay, I guess we're spinning them back up on this side. This side should be good to go. Yep, they like that. They've crawled out of the double plate cavity that's over there. Okay, things might be looking rough from the outside, but I tell you, things are not going too poorly now. I've been using mostly melee. I've got the skull crushers going. Stamina's good, hunger's not good. We're hungry. Okay, get some food in me. And we're losing some exploding cops down into the pit. I swear to God, you look away for 2 seconds and you get 2 or 3 explosions. The pit's looking okay, though. It's looked worse. I'm not sure if the claim auto repairs got around to repairing it very much, though. Yeah, they're currently, I think 2 of them are orange, which means they have no more resources to do the repairs that they want to do. I've just been too busy with construction the last couple of days. It's been a productive week around here. I mean, look at all the new construction that we have. We have a new attic, a new garage, a new garden space. We still got to figure out something for the dew collectors. I think we'll get around to that pretty soon. But in terms of major construction, I don't have any big projects lined up, so we'll be able to devote all of our resources back to repair. Man, look at the volume out there on the staircase. That's concerning, man. To have that many zombies in one spot at one time, you know that that thing has taken a lot of damage. It's looking rough, but we're more than halfway there. But definitely, this is going to be the target of our next big construction effort, is just getting this stuff figured out, getting some sort of a situation where we can defend better against the cops more than anything. Look at the cops here right now. This is absolutely stupid how many cops are here. You saw 3 there, but you didn't see the other 4 that I just fought. One of them blew up down in the pit somewhere. You know, I think the whole like segregation system, the railings to turn the pit into chambers, I'm gonna probably do away with that. I'll continue repairing the floor, but I'll let the zombies tear out all of those railings that we put down there. It's just becoming a huge resource sink to replace them. And where we're not doing the grenade shoots anymore, there's no sense to having all that extra stuff down there to kind of separate them out. Yeah, I had to break out the... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Parkour, parkour. Okay. Oh, man, I don't know what happened there, but I fell through the floor. It's the cops, man. The cops spitting around at me. Oh my goodness, I've made it back in alive. I did acquire an infection though. What did I fall through over here? Oh, you know what? I went right straight through. Okay. That kind of settles it. Just take this full cube shape. We're gonna have to take out the wedge 60s there. Man, what a shame. What a shame. We gotta redo this whole base design because cops have like X-ray vision that they can see through anything except for a cube, man. That frustrates me to no end, but it's just a new challenge, something new to overcome. I'm sure if anyone out there was watching this right now, they'd have a thing or two to say about me having all of my high-quality crafting stations and storages and stuff right behind me, and we're fighting these kinds of vicious hordes. But I'll tell you what, if you're not fighting your hordes with high stakes, you're missing out. I can see the naysayers right now, though. Oh, you put all your stuff in here. You should have built 2 bases. You can have your 2 bases. I'm fine here. I'm loving this. Never better. Having a great time. Hey, despite everything, I just heard the morning bell, so we're all clear here. Well, we're getting there. Just gotta clean up these zombies, and I'll meet you downstairs for the loot up. All right, looking pretty... Well, it's... looking good in terms of, like, the amount of zombies. Looking very, very bad in terms of what's going on with the base here. Today is going to be a day of repair, renovation, and resource collection. That is the only way. Yeah, it's a real shame that, I think just in the intensity of Horde Night, Cop Spit just is not affected by anything. It just travels through everything. I don't think it has to do with the windows. Yeah, look, these windows... well, that one's a little bit damaged. I just don't know why it's traveling through and damaging my workstations. Kind of a mystery to me. Well, turn the forges off for the day anyway. Yeah, look, everything's out of resources, so I'm gonna have to start working on that. Yeah, there's just incremental damage to a couple of different things in here. Yep, I lost my cold beer sign. Great. I think I had a thick 44 flag up here as well that's gone. Oh boy. Well, what I'll do is I will collect up all the loot. I don't imagine at this point there's going to be anything in there that we need, unless there's a good pair of steel knuckles or something. And then I'll get the shapes out. I'll start doing the patchwork. Like I said, we're leaving this fence here in the middle. In fact, I'll probably have to tear it out, lest the auto repair blocks will start fixing them, which is not what we want. And then I think I'll just catch up with you guys first thing tomorrow morning. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on my adventure today. Don't worry, guys, we're gonna get this all fixed up. We'll get it patched up and repaired. We'll get a new plan going, and I will see you hopefully in the next one. Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, for leaving a like, but most of all, thank you to the long list of amazing supporters that you see right here. I hope this episode has earned your subscription, and I can't wait to show you the next one. Best wishes to all, and goodbye.